DBU without Cordale Flott. Derek Stingley, of course, moves on. Eli Ricks, you're going to see him, but only one time this season, unfortunately, on the other side, playing for the Crimson Tide. So the cornerback position in flux.
Yeah, so LSU's DBU, and, I brought this up last time I was on with you, actually, and I'll bring it up again. This is the strangest time to be an LSU football fan, right? Where defensive back has been LSU's strongest position on the defensive side of the ball for quite some time now. Now, Mark, this is the only year where you can't really feel 110% comfortable about any of the positions in the secondary at this point. And it's kind of scary, right? This is uncharted territory for people that follow LSU football and just people in the SEC. Everyone knows LSU is going to have the best defensive backs. And at least going into next year, you felt comfortable because you had Derek Stingley and Elias Ricks. Now you don't have any bona fide guys. And to add on top of that, Dwight McGlothern also transferred to Arkansas. So now, who are the corners going to be? Now, they did bring in a Big 12 transfer in Jerrick Bernard-Converse, who is a really talented defensive back. He was all Big 12 last year for Oklahoma State. His defensive coordinator bounces to Ohio State and Jim Knowles, and now he gets to come be the number one corner at the Dream University. They also bring in two defensive backs from Arkansas who were both from South Louisiana, and Greg Brooks and Joe Big Play Foucha. And we'll see how they're actually going to be used. And this is going to be the strangest thing, okay? So Jerrick Bernard-Converse is a traditional outside corner. I think a lot of people will say that, right? What's very interesting, Mark, is there's a lot of defensive backs that could be the safety or could be the nickel or could be the free safety, strong safety, whatever. And that's the thing. That's why I also think Matt House is really contemplating what kind of defense he wants to run, because there's a guy like a 5-star named Sage Ryan who everyone views as a safety. He played a lot of nickel last year, and he didn't play a whole lot last year, but when he did play, because of all the injuries, he looked pretty good. Jay Ward last year was a great nickel corner, outside corner at times. In 2020, they moved him to safety. It was a bag of mixed results last year. So as far as who lines up where, it may not necessarily even be the personnel. Who lines up where is going to be the most interesting question going into next year. But I feel pretty comfortable that Bernard-Converse is going to be somewhere as one of the outside corners going into next year.